Okay guys, I'm back with another video, and this video definitely is going to help you a lot to understand MCQ of IELTS readings. And if you're facing a problem on the MCQ, multiple choices of questions, and this video is for you, and definitely is going to help you a lot. Okay, so without wasting time, we go straight to the points. And definitely there's many things which we are going to consider in this video. And before starting video, just if you like the video, must be please subscribe the channel and like the video. Okay, so today we are going to talk about 6 tips. So this is definitely we going to talk about them, and 6 tips will change your way of thinking. So speaking Punjabi. So my next class is gonna be Punjabi. So that's one of the reasons. So I used Punjabi. Anyhow, sorry for that. Anyhow, the 6 tips will change your way of thinking. Definitely, the 6 tips it will you change your life. And if you going to consider and if you're gonna apply in your life. But if you're not gonna apply, so the 6 tips is nothing. Okay, just are rubbish. So definitely the 6 tips only for those people who want to learn and who want to improve the IELTS wins. Okay. So IELTS reading multiple choices, definitely we are gonna do that one, and myself is Devon Placings from Pella Academy. And the next one multiple choices. Okay, that is our main topic. Okay, so what is the technique? So that definitely we're going to talk about what is the technique and how to do properly and how we going to do in the right way. That is our next question. And third, how to make sure your answer 100% is correct. So that is really important, and to be confident and to increase your scores. Okay. And what's more considerable to stay in a safe zone means confident. So what is the main considerable point? So you can boost yourself. Okay, so you can be more confident to doing MCQs. Okay, what do you do for getting a bands? So what do you do for getting a bands in IELTS? So that is really is a question. It depends on you. And how you can do it, that's definitely I'm going to tell them. Okay, so what's the necessity to stay at home? Okay, so how you can stay alert or active while doing MCQ, so which are you facing the most difficult question in the IELTS exams. Okay, these all the answers, and definitely these are 6 tips that we will talk about. And my next one, so this 6 tips or points will be discussed and at the end of the video. We're not going to talk about now, and definitely we're going to talk about all the questions at the end of the video. And stay with me till then, so you can get your answers. Okay, and okay, here we start. These are the questions from latest Cambridge books. So which we are going to do today. So this is the latest Cambridge books. Okay. Choose a correct letter A, B, C, D. That we're going to do. Okay. Okay. The first question we will talk about here is that. So that is so what is the writer suggesting about computer produced works in the first paragraph? So look, in the first question, it made it very clear. Without wasting time, we are going to stay to the first paragraph. First paragraph, what we are going to search. Okay, that is we want to search computer produced works. So that is what is the writer suggestions that we are going to say. So that we are going to look at. Okay, even the questions. Okay, we are not going to read these questions. Definitely, we are not going to read before reading on the first paragraph. Why? So I'll tell you later. Okay, that is going to be very, very helpful for you. Just make sure you have underlined these keywords before going to the first paragraph. Okay, The first paragraph is going to, can computer really create works of art? Okay, and we will talk about here in the first paragraph. The painting force is one of the growing number of computers programs which so far they're making claims and the possess creative talents, and the classical music by artificial composers has had the audiences enraptured and even the tricked them into believing humans was behind the scores. Artwork painting by a robot have sold for thousands of dollars and even and being hung in the prestigious galleries, and the software has been built which create art that couldn't have been imagined by a program. So, even we are going to say the program. So, like a painting fool. So definitely they're talking about in here. So what is that? They create a program. What program? Which can create art, not imagined by the programs. Like, so you fill that one, and what happened anyway. This is we gonna talk about everything in the next in the paragraph. Okay, in the even the I believe in the practice question. So what is that? So if you're going to talk about, you have to made by your imagination, not like a computer imaginations. Okay. So that is a difference between both. Okay, if you go to back the questions, okay, so like this is we want to say the people acceptance of them is very considerable. So that is they talk about, they didn't talk about anything people acceptance. So that means what you have to do, just mark that one. Or just cross that one. So this is not didn't ask anything, didn't mention anything in the first paragraph. Okay, the next one we are going to say a great deal of progress has already been attained in this field. Attained means achieved. So means in this field. So definitely is something is talking about. So what is the talking about and now? Okay. Anyhow, next one, just put in just underline them. So make sure you have to read them again. They have had more success in some artists in the genres than the others. So genres means class, and attained means achieved, and vary means differ, means different. Okay, the advances are not as significant as public believe them to be. So definitely this didn't talk about anything like that. They didn't even the artists genres, there are others they didn't talk about. So we are going to take in a B, but before we do that one, we're going to read a para again. So what is that one? Is the painting fool is one of the growing number of computer programs. So definitely is a program. So even if you go to search in here, so they mentioned the great deal of progress. So definitely there was the progress. Okay. Okay. Anyway, the growing number of computer programs. So their makers claim the possess creative talents. Classical music by artificial composer has had audience enraptured. So these all and the software has been built which create art that couldn't have been imagined by the program. So that means that is at the help of the progress we have achieved in the specific area. Okay, so that is talk about the B, and we are going to say definitely. So if you want to say another, describe what can be done in a field. So basically what happened, so what we can do in that field, so that means we have achieved something in some fields. Okay, next question, so we're going to talk about that one is and the second question is, according to the vegans, Why are many people worried about computer arts? So that would worried computer art. So there are two words obviously, that is the view of the artists, the writers, like the Garrett Vegans. Okay, so in here we have, if you go to if you want to read another passage, okay, definitely we are going to go that one. Okay, okay, before that one, so while we're in here, so you're gonna read the para and try to find the answers. Okay, so it is aesthetically inferior to human art. So inferior means make something is lesser. Statically means the lovely way. Okay, so that is we want to say. Okay, and it may ultimately supersedes human art. So replace means like ultimately it may. So means so human art is going to disappear and then is going to be replaced that one. Okay, anyway, it undermines a fundamental human qualities. Though that is undermine means undercut. Okay, so that is we're going to talk about. Okay, it will lead to deteriorations in the human ability, means deterioration is decline, the worsening. So that is we're going to talk about. Okay, under this one, the paragraph. So what we have to be just make sure we're going to like the writer names and the computer arts. So people are very good that we're going to find out. And if you're going to find it in here, so we have to go through like blah 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 blah. Okay, says the Garrett Vegans. I'll just make an underline to make sure you wasting time. Just read that one. Okay, and please you have a minute to read that one, and we're gonna again to the questions. Okay. Okay, anyway, you have screens. Computational creativities, researchers at the Goldsmiths, University of London. So it scares a lot of people. Not a lot of people. They are worried about. It is taking something special away from what it means to be human. So that is we're going to say something is very special to the human but is taking away. Okay, if you're going through the questions, okay, if you're going on the questions, so it is aesthetically inferior to human art. They didn't talk about that one. Okay. Okay, so it may ultimately the supersede human art. No, is no good to talk about. It undermines a fundamental human quality. Okay, so even something's very unique. Okay, if you go to it will lead to deteriorations in the human ability. So if you want to talk about both sentences, but they didn't talk about anything, the human arts, the quality, ability. So that is what we're going to consider it. Okay. If you go into the questions, okay. So if you're going to say like the taking away, that means they are. Oh, sorry, my mistakes. Yes, same. Okay. So something is like they are undercut means like you have a quality, but someone is like cutting the quality what you have now. So that is we going to undermine the fundamental human quality, not ability. Okay, quality. The quality you have, ability definitely is not going to do, but the quality, ability what in the quality like something is you can do special. Ability definitely you can do even emulator, but maybe not in a perfect way, but still you can do, that is the ability. But the quality, so you can do in a perfect way, that is a quality. Okay, that is a different in both. One is a what is a quality and what is the ability. Okay, ability you can do, there is no consideration about it. You can do in a perfect or imperfect, but the even the quality, that is going to be in a perfect way. So that is going to be a reduced undercuts. Okay, so that's something special for the humans. So that means definitely if you go to now, so is going to be the answer is going to C, taking something special away from. So they are taking something which is meant to be humans. Okay, so they are taking away. Okay, the next question is going to be the third question. So what is the key difference between our own and the painting fool? So even first of all, what we have to be read a question very carefully. Okay, what is the first time you have to do? Read a question very carefully, and then you have to be understand what is asked and what are you going to search in your paragraph. Okay, so then for what we have to do, we have to be underlines those keywords which are going to search in the paragraphs, like the key difference for own and painting fools. So what we are going to say, what is the key difference between both our own and the painting fools? So that we are going to search in the paragraph. Okay, answer is paragraph 4. So if you go to like reading the one, the Simon Coltons, the designer of the painting pool. So Simon is the designer of the painting pool. Is keen to make sure his creation doesn't attract a same criticism. What is the same criticism? Unlike earlier artists, which make earlier artists such as Arons and the painting fools only needs a minimum directions. Was the Aron, the painting fools. So even the Simons and the painting fool both are on a different one. Okay, so we are talking about such as Aron. Okay, and the painting fool only needs minimal direction and can come up with its own concept by going online from material softwares, run its own web research and travels through the social media sites. Okay, so they have you just put in some direction, so you need something like that. So you don't want to create anything, it's going to come up with some which is already made up on the social sites, even going to search on online, something like that. Okay, it's now beginning to display the kind of imagination tool, the creating pictures from scratch. One of its original work is the series of fuzzy landscapes depicting trees and skies. While some might they have a mechanical looks, the Carlton's argues that such reactions arise from the people's double standards towards the software produced and human produced arts. Okay, anyway, that's we going to read that one. Okay, so you gonna read that one, so I'm not gonna read all of them. So so you have to read about 6 lines, and we are going to search again saying go into answers, and your time start is now. Okay. this question is going to you want to do the one by yourself. Okay, definitely gonna help you later on. Okay, so that's we gonna talk about now. So it's a programmer's background, but they didn't even, I don't think so they talk about anything like that. Public response to its work. Did they? Okay. The source of its subject matters. Talk about technical standard of its output. Okay. If you gonna go into that one, okay, even in the paragraph, they didn't talk about even the first, okay, even the second ones, even the fourth one is a C one. Same criticism, search online, and others by on with brushes from scratch. So that is a difference between both them. Okay, the needs of that. Okay. Alrighty, and the next questions we are going to do is the fourth questions. Okay, and that is very amazing one. Okay, what point does Simons in the column make in the fourth paragraph? So you don't need to do anything. You want to stay to the fourth paragraph and the what point. So like the Simon Coltons. Okay, so you have to go through the first paragraph and the same paragraph which we have done earlier, and so you have to be just make sure which is so you have to be what have you to read the questions first. Okay, and that is really we are going to consider it. Okay, and then so which you select, okay, which you select, you have to do that one. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one. So do it by yourself as we discussed earlier. So you have to read the questions. Okay, you have to learn one keywords, and then you have to go through the paragraph, and you want to find out, okay, what are they actually talk about, and then you have to go through yours the multiple choices. So you have to cross them, which is doesn't match with your paragraph. It will help you out to understand. Okay, and then the last one which is left, it is going to be your answers. Okay, doesn't matter you feel that, okay, so is match or is it doesn't match, but if it's the left one, okay, is going to be your answer. But if you cross them, if you cross it that the three it doesn't match to the paragraph, definitely the fourth is going to be. So that way you can make sure your answers is correct. Is 100% is going to be correct. But if you don't want to do that one, so you can't make yourself unconfident. Anyway, that is the last thing, the multiple choices. What is important technique? Read questions carefully and then paragraph. That is the thing which you have to do really. First you have to read the questions, underline them and the keywords, and then go through the paragraph. Okay. How you do the proper way? Go through all options. As I earlier told you, you have to cross them, all the points. You 4 points, you have to cross them. A doesn't match, B doesn't match, or C might be, D might be. Then you have to find out which is the which one is the more suitable to them. Like which is the word is used is more attractive to the paragraphs, and then cross the C or D, and the which is left is going to be your answers. Okay, how to make sure that your answers is 100% correct? Cross all the options. That only the way you can make sure your answer is correct. Otherwise, you can't make sure your answers. There's no other way to make sure the answer is correct. It is only the way, okay, to 100% make sure your answer is correct. Okay, there's no other options. There's no other option at all. What is more considerable to stay in a safe zone means confident, patience. Okay, so what is more considerable? If you run out of your patience, you can't cross them. Okay, and you can't even go through all the questions, all the options. So that means you have to be in a patience to get on the right answers. Okay, now what is the next one? What do you do getting good advanced knowledge practice? If you can do, that is really awesome. Okay, what is the necessity to stay on stay home? Like encourage yourself is only the way to be active. You encourage yourself. Okay, there's no other way you can get a good balance. Okay, it's only the one way. So you can use yourself. You can make sure. So you encourage enough yourself every day. You encourage and do on a practice, and definitely after not 2 or 3, I would say in a week. Okay, so you will find a difference between you. Okay, so please apply these methods, and definitely end of the day, so you will get a good results. Okay, that's all for today, and please, if you like, again, I'm gonna put on the same topic. If you like our channel, if you like the video, please subscribe channel and like the video, and must be select the ring bells. Okay, make sure you click on all, so that way if I put in a new techniques, so it going to be alert you. Okay, so you can get a more effective methods as soon as I upload on YouTube. Okay, that's all for today, and thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Okay, thanks.